Hello, and welcome to VOD of Consciousness. I'm Sientir, and Merry Christmas! If my calculations are correct, that is the day that this should be coming out. Because I do record these in advance. I'm not recording this on Christmas Day, sorry for anyone who thought I might be. Anyway, I want to go get these reindeer figured out, since there's some reindeer business. So I need to talk with the Frost Maiden in Farinir, the First City. However, this character does not have Farinir, the First City, so I'm going to have to make my way there first. So, let's get underway, shall we? Hope y'all are doing well. I'm in my thematic Winter's Day gear. Hi, Sunspear Scout. Why do you have an exclamation point? Yeah, no. Okay. So we need to go all the way over there. So we're just going to turn you over to the west. And I've got a couple of charge-using heroes with me in the form of Milani and Koss, and we are like all melee damage. All melee damage. Between me, Milani, and Anton. Did I call him Koss? He's Anton, not Koss. I don't know. The random inaccuracies that I occasionally say while I'm not paying attention. Actually, this sort of party composition is not bad for this area where we overlevel everything. Like, these bugs, for example. You can see how much damage we're doing to them. Because we so outlevel them. Something like a Mesmer would be terrible here, because Mesmers deal armor-ignoring damage, which does not get buffed by things having less than 60 armor. Whereas we deal generally armor-respecting damage, which definitely gets buffed. Is Elon Reach a map? Yeah, it's a map. Okay. So I don't care about trying to go in there. I mean, I'm going to go up near this zone portal, because I think that this path is going to kind of get me where I want to go relatively well. But over that way. You guys are a little bit more resilient than the level 2 bugs. Little. Daggers are not rated high enough to do that much damage, but here we are. Actually, my Light of Deldrimor is a little bit off anyway. It's armor ignoring holy damage, which is not optimal for this area. I'd be better off going to like an elementalist build with Starburst or something, probably. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Got ourselves a bunch of storm seeds and stuff. Docking Diggings is over here. That's where we're trying to go to. This is going to connect to Farinir. Which is, as established, where we're trying to get to. Okay, do I want to go ahead and change... Yeah, I think I'm going to take a moment and switch over. Yeah, switch a couple of things around, actually. I want my Radiant Mask of Dagger Mastery. Then I'm going to switch over to my Radiant Armor. I'm going to the Radiant Armor because I want slightly more energy. I need at least 8 in that. There we go. I'll do that spread. Okay, Ebon Escape is pretty fine. I want Starburst. Would Double Dragon be better? For 8 seconds, you can target ally and channel double dragon. Adjacent foes are struck or dealt 25 fire damage each second. Additionally, when you or ally uses a skill that targets I'm going to switch over to those daggers and use Conjure Flame. Well, I think I'm going to do double... I'm going to try out Double Dragon here. That sounds interesting. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and drop on Lava Font as well. I think that this set of attacks is fine, though, because I want the energy gain from Critical Strike. Rolling Headbutt is nice, but I actually think this might want Critical Eye. Okay, that's just a little bit of build adjustment because I want to be able to be a little bit more effective in this area. This is the idea anyway. So we'll see how it goes. 25 seconds. Yeah, so I should pop that when I'm going into battle, not just randomly. Oh, hello, Frost Maiden. I see you are right here. What do you have to say to me? Grantha's gone too far this year. Duena would never disgrace herself with such underhanded tactics. Did Grandfather Kringle send you? Oh, thank the gods. Listen, the Grunches must have known we'd follow them. They split the reindeer into smaller groups, so we would have a harder time catching them all. We'll need to find the reindeer that are in Farner before the other group gets too far away. I can't imagine the reindeer would let anyone take them too close to the ruins, so you can probably avoid looking there. Please hurry. I'd hate to think what he has in store for those poor reindeer. Okay, so she's just telling us that we don't really need to go into Farner, the first city, though we should probably head south of it, is my guess. Past, like, these scale, for example. Come back here. Oh, yeah, that's some DPS. Okay, so I don't know exactly where these reindeer are, and my quest doesn't tell me. It's just find the kidnapped reindeer in Farner, the first city, and it looks like there's a couple of groups. So, do I want to head towards the outskirts of the diggings? Let's just head south and kind of move around for now. I don't really know the optimal way to look for this. I could look up where they are, but that's no fun. Why would I want to look up where they are? I see you over there. Don't think you're getting away. Another Sunspear Scout, but that's kind of non-relevant. I'm enjoying this build. It is making a lot of damage happen. It's really all that I can say I want out of a build for the most part. Milani, here, you have the lava font this time. Wow, it's so hard to get to the last hit because everything is just dying so quickly. So I'm looking for the Grunches. Guess they're calling them, right? So what I'm really looking for is Grunches on the map. What I'm finding is mostly Iboga, as it turns out, but, you know. Oh, Blacktide Den is over there. I should probably go there at the end of this to get that outpost on my map also. Man. I'm like not having to do much besides drop a bunch of fire. Dropping a bunch of fire is being highly effective. But haha. Got you and your insect appendage. Aha! Kidnapped reindeer over there. I am vindicated for going this direction, apparently. Okay, these grunts are going to be mildly dangerous. Oh man, they're enchantment strippers. Why would you do that to me? I just want to put awful, awful enchantments on you. Or beneficial enchantments on whatever. Hi, reindeer. I don't think we need to do anything. I've rescued one of the groups. So now I just need to find the other group and rescue them. For that, I'm going to actually head over this way. Good, I can reapply this. Okay, I'm just gonna be mostly out of, well, inventory is actual full. Okay, well, how do I want to unfill it? Let's just ID a bunch of this weak stuff, so that way I can unfill my inventory. Because I want the sentient seed. I'm gonna need to clear a bunch of random junk out of there too, but whatever. Just come in here, drop a lava font, watch the damage ticks, pick up gold. And continue on. Okay, so there's probably not going to be any over this way. So any more would probably be up in that area, so I would have missed them initially. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way back up that direction and see what I can find. The reason why I wanted to make sure I could pick this up, by the way, was because that's going to salvage into plant fibers, and I want plant fibers. Okay, well, let's just go through here. Double Dragon is fun on an assassin. Actually, it probably works pretty well on a dervish, too. Or a warrior, any other character that's getting up in melee range. That Talcora. Okay, I'm going to wait a moment because I want Talcora to catch up. My bone dragon runs after us. This is actually a pretty rare mini pet that came from a code in... I want to see a PC Gamer magazine. Something like that. This area has its charms to it. Aha! Here's the other batch of kidnapped reindeer. So that didn't take too much effort to find. Of course, we got ourselves some humbugs. Ah, these are rangers, so they're taking less damage from the elemental sources here. Yeah, of course they use Spirit of Winter. What else will they use? Okay, and I need to take the reindeer back to the Frost Maiden. So, not a huge thing that we kind of did the trek that way. I do, as I said, want to head back down that way, potentially for Black Tide Den. Because I would like to get the outpost on my map. So I am going to head that way and have a little bit of a trek back. But for now, this exact moment in time, these reindeer back to the Frost Maiden. Save the reindeer. You found them. Fantastic. The other group looked like they were heading toward Matani Keys the last I saw them. I'll take these reindeer back to Grandfather Kringle and then meet you there. Okay. So I'm going to need to go towards the Matani Keys. But first, to Black Tide Den. So Matani Keys is going to require us to go down there. So that's going to be a little bit... that's funny. Reindeer are still following me around. Of course, they didn't do anything that would make them not follow me around, so it makes sense that that would happen. Snowman summoners are fun. They summon snowmen, which fall down on you. And poof. So this is an interesting one. This set of armor is specifically one that I crafted. That way I could have a dagger mastery rune on my armor as opposed to the headpiece. Which I can want if I want to have like one of these other like critical strikes. Specifically the major critical strikes headpiece on. Which I discovered that I want to do for certain builds. So I might make another piece for it that has like criticals, because I can see doubling up on these to get critical strikes on and dagger mastery, and then be able to use the superior shadow arts. Another one that is not the correct structure one. So I don't know, just thinking about my armor a little bit, but I really like the color that it turned out with, like a blue and purple or something. But really like the way that it ended up looking. So random thoughts, I suppose. So Black Tide Den should be over this direction, I think it indicated. Yeah, there's the zone portal. It's just one of those things where, like, I'm out here, so I might as well get this outpost, because it's an outpost that I'll be able to warp back to. Okay, there's nothing over there. If there had been something over there, I would have tried to quickly hop on Milani or whatever and use Ebon Escape to warp to them. That's not a huge concern. Okay, so I need to go to the Matani Keys. And here you can see that there's enchanted snowmen here, if we want them, which is not especially true, but I do want to go visit the merchant and sell these mostly useless things. Where is... Is there a merchant? Yes, there is. There's just a merchant right over here. I'll find you. Oh, the screwed axe is actually worth a little bit. That's interesting. Ooh, I love that sort of frog sound. That one right there that just played. I think the rest of this is like stuff that I'm specifically hanging on. Yeah, okay. And okay, that crane-related spear, there's no reason to ID that. I'm going to work on this ID kit. This one definitely should be ID'd. I'm just going to re-talk to him to refresh the dialogue. Okay, cool. The question is, do I want to go... No, it's clearly better to go from Champion's Dawn. This is just going to be closer, and otherwise it doesn't matter that much. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put Starburst on instead of that. And Inferno instead of that. Just because I feel like it. Okay, let's make our way to the Cliffs of Dojak. And then make our way to the Keys. I want to complete this particular quest on this episode, so hopefully it's not too terribly long as a result. Yeah. I guess it's Beckner Harbor that we're making our way to. Matani Keys is... I think it might be all the way down that way. So we might be going on quite the trek here. You can see why I wanted Starburst. It just did ridiculous quantity of damage. About plus 50%, so that would be, I guess, about 40 armor, probably. Yeah, that would be 1/2. I don't know. Or no, that wouldn't be 1/2 because it would be minus whatever. I'm trying to think through the armor formula. Before I go this way, I should just throw some more dudes into my party. You don't have stuff. I don't feel like grabbing too much for you. Let's go ahead and give you this spear. I know it's not like a fancy offhand or anything, but it'll do. Also, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and salvage this. 3 plant fibers is actually not bad. Okay, so cool. Searing Flames is not ideal for what we're doing here. So let's give you Mind Burn instead. The reason why Searing Flames is not ideal, for those that are wondering, is because the enemies here are so weak that it's kind of unoptimal to try to run it. You know what? Okay, you want to be Searing Flames, you can all be Searing Flames, whatever. Okay, we're going to take a moment and give this character a bar. Thunderclap, Arc Lightning, that, Slash Monk, Rest and Healing Prayers, Res Chant, I don't care about that one. That one I want. Air attunements. And I don't know, it's going to be our spice here. Yeah, definitely Tonight's Wind. When we have that much fire going on, definitely Tonight's Wind. Okay, and then this zone is Ishtar Isles. Yeah, I need to make my way all the way across this entire zone. That's going to take, a little bit. So I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas and a good time. I myself hope to be having a good time. Looking forward to playing the new Smash Brothers. I'm getting it for Christmas. It's like impossible for me to get up to enemies because they're just dying so quickly. which is kind of the point, I suppose. But I guess I kind of want to just go around the south end here. Okay. Hopefully the enemies aren't too bad, because I just realized I have a critical deficiency in the quantity of monks in my team. Granted, I have so much offense that it probably won't be a huge issue, but I just realized I do have Talcora solo monkey. I probably should have put Ogden on. Oh well. And I'll pick that up. Man, I almost need Jagged Strike just to be able to get an attack in. But I guess that's what happens when it's like a bunch of things weak to elementalists. Hi, Bladed Termites. What's the area on this? All adjacent foes. Should I be running Flame Bursts? Do I even have that on this character? I don't know. Maybe I should be running Burning Speed. Who knows? I love being able to borrow his fast travel. It's convenient. Or his shadow step, I should say. Whatever. Well, I mean, I want the 29 gold coins. Those things are probably weak to fire, so they're just evaporating for good reason. I think I should change this around to have... Whoop, that's not a path that works. That's annoying. Maybe going this way goes there? That would be preferable to it not going there. See, the problem right now that I'm suffering from a little bit is that I don't have that much hex removal on my party, so I kind of just have to wait for them to wear off, so that the Imagined Burden and Conjure Phantasm, the Imagined Burden in particular, can wear off and I can actually move again. Hi, Briarwood Scythe. Anton, get yourself back over here. Okay, I got all these half-digested boots, and they're all crowding up my inventory in awkward and uncomfortable ways. Good news is we're almost to the zone I was needing to get to. So that's nice. I think I do want to make a couple of adjustments to my build. In particular, I think I want to replace Inferno with Flamejin's Haste. I think. And then I think I want to just put a proper shadow step in the form of Death's Charge. If I can find it. There it is. Instead of that guy. Okay. I should probably technically take a moment to clean out my inventory, so I'm going to do that. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but it's prudent, so... I'm going to. Merchant. Hi, Enchanted Snowman. How are you doing? Jethro Musagi, you've made your way quite around the place. Okay, and I don't need those things. Cool. Okay, so let's make our way somewhere. I'm paying attention to where I'm going. Okay, this direction. Let's make our way this direction. And go finally to the Matani Keys. Here we are, the Matani Key. We need to talk to the Frost Maiden, who says, Grandfather Kringle was extremely happy to get some of his reindeer back, but we're not done yet. A few people have said they saw the Grenches pass through here with the other reindeer, so they can't be too far away. We've got to find them before Grenth makes them into coats. Reindeer coats, you say? I really like the sparkly water in this zone. I think that's a really, really cool visual effect. That they've done a good job with, and I am quite fond of it, as I've indicated. I think we're going to be fine with Talcora solo monking. PBH. Again, our defense is a good offense. Don't know what kind of well this is, but... Ooh, that I absolutely want to make sure I'm picking up. Candy cane shards are something I'm going to need a lot of. So I don't actually know where I'm going in this zone. It doesn't tell me or anything. So I'm just going to have to look. Just like I did in the previous one. Except without being told that there's parts of the map I can overlook. I'm just giving Talcora time to actually monk. Since I was depriving her of that time. By moving, specifically. For those who are wondering how I was doing that. Hi. I'm tired of these Iboga. I'm not even sure if this is making sense to have on my bar, but whatever. Where are these reindeer? If it takes too long, I'll look it up, but I prefer not to. Looks like we got ourselves a bunch of Corsair up here. Okay, give me my thing. Yeah, I want that silver bullion coin, thanks. So this is actually one of the nice things about this actually refunds you energy. They set on fire for 3 seconds. For each fire you hit, you gain 2 energy, which is actually really nice. So it costs you some energy, but then you get energy back. So it's not quite like it costs you energy. I don't really want to go deep in there, but I kind of want to go this way to see if there are any over here. Yeah, I want this candy cane shard. Thank you. Okay. Any Grinches over this way? Ah, okay. There's some over there, so I'm gonna need to go over that direction. Well, I mean, this is almost just like, just pick up the loot, right? Okay, we've got ourselves a Grinch and some humbugs over here. Okay, cool. We've rescued some of the reindeer, so now we just need to figure out where the rest of them are. This area up here is actually really cool. I might as well show it off since I'm here, and I might as well collect that treasure chest too while I'm at it. So, this location is a crash from a Canthan ship, and you can see that it's bearing jade. So there's a bunch of jade stuff in this shipwreck with this Canthan-style ship. So this is kind of a really cool little area here. I might as well come over here and collect that. So that's one of the things that you can kind of open on like a once-a-month basis. There's a number of them throughout the game with different sorts of names and titles and stuff, like the Do Not Touch and the what's the Hidden Treasure and Treasure Chests and stuff like that. So there's just different varieties of that sort of thing, but you can interact with it. Like I said, I think it's something like once a month or whatever, and get yourself some loot from it. So. But each time you interact with it, it resets the timer. And how long it's been since you reset the timer is kind of how good it will be in terms of contents. So, I want to go kind of north-ish more here. See if there's anything that way that I want to go pick up. And by anything that way that I want to go pick up, I mean to see if there's any reindeer over this way. Because I feel like I haven't quite explored this northern set of islands as much just yet. In so much as they're still covered in map fog. Aha! That shore watchers, that is not reindeer. Yeah, okay, there's a bunch of Istani over there, some shore watchers. There's our kidnapped reindeer. Cool! My hunch about going this way is proven reasonably good. This thing also has a huge area of effect. What is this? Foes in the area. Wow, yeah. Area is huge. That's quite effective. I only have 2 groups, right? Yeah, what I thought. Just wanted to make sure that I was correct about that. The grunt's balance. That makes sense for them to have. It's not particularly good skill, but it makes sense for them to have. Cool. Now we just need to return the reindeer to the Frost Maiden. So that's cool. Let's see. And she's just over there right at the beginning of the zone. We need to make our way up this way, though. Pretty sure that doesn't go down over there. No, that's just a cliff edge. Whoop. Oh, this will have been a bit of a long episode, won't it? Okay. I don't mind having a long Christmas special. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed. We're almost done here. Done making Mandragora evaporate. Hey, he's just dropped a snowman summoner. Why not? As a Pokemon. Whenever I say why not, I always think of the Pokemon why not. Evolves into the Pokemon Wobbuffet. Here are the reindeer, Frost Maiden. Oh, this is wonderful. You found all of the reindeer. I'll take them to Grandfather Kringle right away, but you should go visit him yourself when you have some time. I've heard that he can be very generous to those who are nice to others, and I know he'll appreciate all you've done. Well then, we need to go see Grandfather Kringle for our reward of 5,000 experience, 250 gold, and 5 Winter's Day gifts. In the Commandant Jewel of Istan. Commandant Lagadon, as I sometimes call it. These discs on the ground are used in some of the celebratory events afterwards, by the way, if anybody's wondering, for the finale stuff, but I'm not jumping to do that. Jinsoku Seidai, the Frostmaiden told me how you saved my reindeer, and I owe you quite a lot, it would seem. I doubt this will be the last that we see of those despicable grunches and humbugs, but it makes me feel good to know that people like you will still help an old man in need. Please take this as a small token of my gratitude. Cool. So he has more quests for us, but we have already quested quite a lengthy period of time today, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. And until next time, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.